Yesterday's January 6th Select Committee hearings were some of the most explosive that we've had because we finally got the names of the rest of those Republicans who were asking for pardons. And of course, at the top of the list, you had Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Also on the list, Mo Brooks, Andy Biggs, Louis Gohmert, and Scott Perry. Perry, of course, had previously been named by Liz Cheney as one person who sought a pardon, but it wasn't until yesterday that we got the full list, or at least full as far as we know. I mean, there could easily be more of these people. But of course, it's the Matt Gaetz one that really stands out to me the most. Because obviously Matt Gaetz has some serious legal problems still looming on the horizon. And a blanket pardon for him, which is what it would have been, would have absolved him of that entire investigation. But Trump, of course, did not go through with this. Another person, by the way, that we learned also asked to be on the pardon list was Trump lawyer John Eastman. And that one really is far more important than all of these other members of Congress, because Eastman texting Rudy Giuliani saying, if we still got the pardon thing, I think I should be on that list. That is the one that exposes consciousness of guilt. And what this means is that Eastman likely understood that he had been committing crimes and wanted to make sure he wasn't held accountable for it. A request like that would absolutely be used against Eastman in any kind of criminal trial. Consciousness of guilt is huge in criminal trials, and yes, it absolutely can be used to sway a jury to basically convince them that this individual knew what they were doing was illegal, and that's why, of course, they sought these pardons. Now, for the other members of Congress, of course, people like Scott Perry. Perry was directly involved with some of Donald Trump's attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz, they not necessarily so much. They supported it, but right now there is not overwhelming evidence to show that they were involved in it. So it is important to, identify that distinction. And according to what we heard, these individuals, Gaetz and Greene, were more worried about the fact that they had supported what Trump was doing. Not that they materially supported it, but kind of morally supported it, and they didn't want to be held accountable. At least that's the story. More will continue to come out with this, but obviously not quite for a while, because the committee has postponed their future hearings because they've now been inundated with new evidence, and they need time to digest and ingest it before they can move forward with more hearings. So that's where we stand right now. And of course, people like Andy Biggs. Biggs, of course, has directly been implicated in the fake elector scheme. So, of course, he would probably want a pardon for that, which may be what he was asking for. But again, we have to wait and see. This is pretty big news, and it's only just the beginning. So buckle up, folks. I think once these committee hearings resume, I think they're going to really kick it into high gear, which honestly is saying something, because they've given us so much evidence so far. They've implicated so many players in Congress already. I can't even fathom what they're going to release to us next time. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.